What's happening, guys? Matt Sheriff here, and in this video I'm going to talk about Litecoin. And I said in one of my last videos talking about altcoin research that I'm going to start putting some videos together of some of the alternative cryptocurrencies to Bitcoin that I have in my portfolio, and why I've diversified into and why I really see a future in their growth and what they're doing. So in this video I want to talk about Litecoin, and in terms of it against Bitcoin, as that's kind of what their platform was sort of built on too. So Litecoin was actually created in 2011 by, I believe his name is Lee Charles. He was a former worker of Google, and now I believe he works at Coinbase. Obviously a very smart guy. And what Litecoin is doing is it's basically trying to be a better Bitcoin, more quicker, more efficient, cheaper. And it's interesting what it's doing and the way it's built. It's basically built off the Bitcoin blockchain, but it works differently, and it works with a different script. It has a different setup. It's Bitcoin is capped at 21 million, I believe. Litecoin is capped at 80 million, and the way that they've really gone about trying to make the script different to Bitcoin and the way the blocks work in terms of the blockchain and verifying transactions. You know, in Bitcoin, a block is created every 10 minutes. But in Litecoin, a block is created every 2.5 minutes. So it kind of speeds up the process of the transactions and the amount of transactions you can have in a period of time, which is very, very important, because if you're talking about scalability, if you're talking about the remittance market and using cryptocurrency for at the store, or your morning coffee, or buying something online, etc., etc., it's important that these cryptocurrencies can deal with the speed that we move in life and how quickly things go within our day. So Litecoin is doing something interesting in the way it's built, in the way it's kind of seeing what Bitcoin is doing, and then say, okay, let's try and improve on the script, on the way that we can verify transactions, the speed of it, and how we can add to it, and maintain our platform as we grow and still keep being efficient. And one reason I really do like Litecoin is because you have an access to it through fiat currency. So people who have Coinbase accounts, or can easily sign up for a Coinbase account and get verified, they have a way of bringing dollars to Litecoin, pounds to Litecoin, etc., etc. So that fiat system into the cryptocurrency industry through Litecoin and buying it straight away is amazing for growth. If you can get access to that straight from your local currency, is very, very good. It's a good indicator for growth. And one of the things with Litecoin is, making this video, recently there's been a lot of buzz around Litecoin, as it's kind of had a nice rise the past like 4 or 5 days, and it's been in a valley for quite a while. And what I mean by a valley is, if you look on the graph of its price, the candlesticks, it went up, and then came down, and then it's been in this valley, which kind of just goes and goes and goes in kind of like a straightish line. There's little up and down movements within it, but it's pretty much a valley, and then it peaks again. So that's what you say, peaks and valleys. It's been at kind of a constant rate, and now it's seen some nice growth over the last 4 or 5 days, and a lot of volume being generated. And I think that's to do with a lot of factors that I'm talking about. It's very good at what it does. It's a good form of currency. It has a cap. There isn't going to be an infinite amount of Litecoin. The script is good. They are very efficient with transaction times, the cost of it, etc. And being able to come into it through the fiat currency system is super, super powerful too. So there's a lot of good indicators for growth, and it's obviously got a good development team behind it who have been in, you know, big technology companies and have experienced different things. So I'm very, very optimistic about this coin, and it's one that I have diversified into my portfolio, and I'm excited to see where I can go in the next 1, 2, 3, 5 years from now. And who knows, maybe compete with Bitcoin, maybe surpass it. All optimistic. I'm always optimistic. Bitcoin is still very good at what it does, and there's so many factors that are going to play into the future on what Bitcoin does with its blockchain and its verification and time and price standpoint. So always something to think about. I hope that kind of give you some insight into Litecoin and why I have it in my portfolio. Maybe give you a better overview and think about possibly getting into other cryptocurrencies and being diversified. I think that's always important. So I'm Matt Sheriff. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you got some info out of it. Subscribe to the channel. I've got a bunch of free resources below if you're new or seasoned in the crypto market. I'm sure you'll get something out of it. Have a great day, and I'll see you on the next video.